This is Joe Sweet, and today I am going to be rating slash ranking Final Fantasy Mainline games. And I am only going to be ranking ones that I have played. Um, and so there might be a couple on here that does not get that do not get ranked. So we are going to start with the original Final Fantasy 1, and this might be a little bit controversial. I'm going to place that into A rank. And the reason why I'm placing this into A rank is simply because I played this way after it originally came out. I played this on the PlayStation 1 years and years later when they had, like, I guess I don't know if you'd call it a remaster, but they released Final Fantasy 1 through 3 on the PlayStation, and I just remember having so much fun with the original Final Fantasy game. So that is where I am ranking Final Fantasy 1. Now we have next up Final Fantasy 2, and I am putting that in D tier. Technically, this would be ranked F if there was an F on here, but I just did not enjoy this at all. It was really, really boring to me, and it just wasn't for me. It was not good. Um, so that is why I have that ranked there. Um, Now we are going to go over to number 3, and I am putting that in A tier as well. I had a lot of fun. Like I said, I played 1 through 3 on the PlayStation. I had a lot of fun with number 3. Same thing with number 1. Those two were like, you had 1, 2, and 3. I played 1 and 3, and 2 was just really, really bad. So I am ranking that in A tier for number Final Fantasy 3. So next up, we have Final Fantasy 4. And let me see if I can. There it is, Final Fantasy 4. I'm going to put that in C tier. I didn't really play this one too much, so I can't really give it too fair of a ranking. So I'm going to put that in C tier. Final Fantasy 5, I don't recall ever playing, so I'm not going to rank that. But we have Final Fantasy 6, and honestly, I'm going to give this. Man, this one's tough for me. I did not really like 6. Like, to me, it's just really, really overhyped, in my opinion. Um, and so I can't give it S. I really don't know about giving it an A. I'm gonna put it in a B tier. Like I said, was not for me. I thought it was really weird. I liked some of the characters and stuff, but it was just too much before my time with the graphics, and I didn't really like the story. I don't like I played it, and I got like almost halfway through the game, and then I stopped playing for like a year. And when I picked it back up, I had no clue what to do. So that really, really bugged the crap out of me. And so that is why I'm going to put it in B tier. Some of the characters were great, but I just can't rank it anything higher than B tier. That brings us to Final Fantasy 7, and 7 is going to get a B tier as well. Honestly, I could probably put it in C tier. I just think it's another game that's highly overrated, in my opinion. It was my first Final Fantasy game, and the story's good, kinda. I really don't like a whole lot about Final Fantasy VII. Obviously, you have Cloud and Sephiroth, who are like two of the biggest characters in Final Fantasy history. My favorite character from Final Fantasy VII was Red 13. So it gets a little bit of a nudge because of Red 13. But there just was a whole lot of stuff that just did not grab my attention. So I know that's controversial and probably get a lot of hate for that if people watch this video, but that's where that's going. Final Fantasy VIII. This is another tough one because the first half of this game I really enjoyed. I let me preface this. I guess not really prefacing, but let me say this. I enjoy games with great stories, with great characters, with great music, and with okay graphics to great graphics, right? So this is one that I think the beginning of this game, the first uh, like half of this game was really, really solid in terms of storyline, but it gets really convoluted. Obviously the battle system or the way you level up and things like that was not good. I'm probably going to put this in B tier as well, so I feel comfortable with that. Now we are getting to our first S ranking, the greatest Final Fantasy game of all time, bar none. Do not care about your opinion. If you guys disagree, that is fine, but it is Final Fantasy IX, and it is going into the S ranking. Greatest Final Fantasy of all time, greatest story, greatest characters, greatest, best battle system, in my opinion. Great way to level up your abilities and learn new abilities. Great summons. The music, this is the first game that I played where I felt nostalgic playing the game, and I was playing the game for the first time, and it was because of the music. The open world song is just so incredible. I absolutely love this game. Greatest Final Fantasy of all time. Now we have back-to-back S rankings, folks. That is right. Final Fantasy X will get S rank as well. Fantastic game. I rank this. This is my top. It's in my top 3 Final Fantasy games. Well, it's in my top 3 Final Fantasy games. Excuse me. Um, Final Fantasy X, I absolutely love. Again, I love stories. I love music. And Final Fantasy X has awesome, awesome story, awesome music, awesome characters. The only thing that I do not like about Final Fantasy X is the temples. Some of these temples are freaking confusing as hell. And as a kid, I was, I was like 11 when this game came out, and it was difficult getting through some of those temples, especially in the later parts. So that is why, I it's good, it's great, it's damn near perfect, but the temples I wish were a little less difficult. Final Fantasy X-2, I'm going to place this in A ranking. And this is another one that I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on. But guess what? I don't care. I like X-2. I think it is a fun game. It's good for what it is. It's not trying to be a Final Fantasy 9 or Final Fantasy 10 or 7 or anything like that. It's very different and unique for what it is. And so I really actually enjoyed Final Fantasy X-2. Now we have Final Fantasy 11, which I did not play, so I am not going to rank Final Fantasy 11 for this ranking. Uh, and that's just because I didn't have access to it, and 2, I'm just not a big fan of Final Fantasy MMOs. I like Diablo, but I'm really not that big on. I like concrete stories, and MMOs like that don't have a concrete story, so I'm not going to rank that. We have Final Fantasy 12, and I guess technically, well, not back to back, but I'm going to place Final Fantasy 12 in S tier as well. Absolutely love this game. This game really got me back into the Final Fantasy series. Um, and yeah, this is the characters. I love the characters. Love the story. The uh, the lost my train of thought. The characters, the story, really great. Music was good. Oh, the battle system. Battle system obviously was a lot different than what we were used to in other mainline games. But yeah, really, really enjoyed that. Um, then we have, oh boy, Final Fantasy 13. I played 13 and 13 2. So where is the original 13? I don't see the original 13. It looks like there it is. Okay, so D tier and D tier, and I'm just gonna put Lightning Returns in D tier as well. This would get like this would be Z if there was an option for Z. It would be Z because it is absolute trash. I absolutely hate it. It is so horrible in my opinion. Um, and yeah, just don't like it at all. Um, so yeah, that is that on Final Fantasy 13. Story is horrible. Battle is horrible. Everything is pretty much horrible. So don't like it. Then we have Final Fantasy 14, which I did not play, so I'm not going to rank it. And then we have Final Fantasy 15, which I this is another one that it starts off, in my opinion, really well, and then it kind of dies out towards the end. So uh, it just felt too incomplete. I didn't understand the story. The music was not very good. There really wasn't any music that stuck out to me. Um, so I'm going to place 15 into C tier. Noctis was a cool character, but I actually like Prompto more than any of the other characters. It just did not feel, even though it was open world, it just didn't feel um, like there was a whole lot of substance to it. And then the last game, most recent game, is my second all-time favorite Final Fantasy game, and that is Final Fantasy 16. It is damn near perfect. I love the characters. I love the story. I love the music. The battle system is good in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't like the battle system, but I just feel like a lot of people don't know how to use it. Um, I absolutely love Final Fantasy 16. It's the first one that really is like adult like themed. Like yeah, there's Final Fantasy 7 that was like adult themed kind of, but like there was no like censorship in 16 like in 7. There's so much going on in 16. Absolutely loved it. It is S tier for me. So that is my Final Fantasy mainline ranking games. If I had tactics to include, I would put tactics in S as well. But that is my rankings. Those are my rankings. I appreciate y'all for watching. Thank y'all and peace.